Hi everyone, my name is Chandrika Chaulia and I am currently pursuing my b.tech in Applied Petroleum Engineering with specialization in gas, and I have chosen the topic climate change is for real. Well, to be honest, yesterday when I was traveling with my family for a function in the city, we were not able to reach in the meantime. The only reason was smog. So what is smog? Smog is basically smoke plus fog, the mixture of smoke plus fog. Why smog happens? Smog happens when something is burnt in air due to pollution, due to release of carbon dioxide or nitrogen dioxide, sulfur dioxide. So we can really guess why this happened. This happened because recently there was Diwali, and I myself heard people bursting crackers till midnight, before Diwali, after Diwali, in fact. So we all know that we have to uh, make green Diwali, save Diwali, not polluting the environment. People are posting on social media, in fact. Supreme Court has banned. But people are really taking this seriously? I don't think so. People are not taking it seriously. I have seen in my real life. Well, to be honest, in school days also, we learned what is global warming, write a speech on global warming, or speak about global warming. Every single person has written or even spoke about global warming in their life, for once at least. But have they taken the necessary precautions or the necessary actions required for saving the environment? I don't think so. This has happened. Well, what is global warming? Global warming is mainly due to the greenhouse effect, greenhouse gases polluting the environment. So, greenhouse gases are emitted by industries, factories, polluting the air, polluting the water, creating so many messes, and the global warming making the melting of glaciers and further rising the sea levels, which are further leading to natural disaster. If we see this year's status, this year so many coastal areas were affected due to cyclones, floods. In fact, recently only Kerala, Uttarakhand, in fact West Bengal, many hilly regions were affected due to rain. And rain is happening in which month? October. Is this the rainy season? Rainy season month? Well, I don't think so. It's a rainy season month because this is not what we thought that our generations will see. Our generations are polluting the environment, but people are not taking the real precautions or real actions required to take properly. In fact, in 2016 only, Greta Thunberg, whose speech on climate change became so famous on the headlines, in fact, Greta, a 16-year-old teenager girl in United Nations of Climate Change Conference, she spoke on a very nice on climate change. She in fact took rallies also. So her main focus, I heard her speech, and the main focus was if this generation is polluting or making emissions, then why they are not cleaning it? Why the mess created by this generation have to face the next generations? Why they have to face such scenarios? Why they have to clean all this? Why aren't we taking the steps? Being a being in politics, or maybe an actor. Suppose, for example, Leonardo DiCaprio, in his Oscar-winning award, he spoke on climate change. He told that if not politics, it's for our own survival. We have to make our ecosystem green and clean. It's a responsible citizen's duty to take actions, necessary actions. But what we are doing nothing. It's all only about speaking the things. I liked one thing about Narendra Modi, our Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister, who spoke recently on uh, the United Nations COP26. In last few days only, he spoke 5 mantras for taking the necessary steps for climate change. The five mantras were to reduce India to be reduce carbon emissions by 2070. By 2030, its target is to reach reduce 45% of the carbon emissions, and by 2030 and by now only, India will try to adapt 50% of renewable sources to make to implement in the market and economy. And what is the economy? If the ecosystem is not present, then what is the value of economy? The politicians, the governments, the in fact the industrialists have to understand, only to reach the market scenario, it's not important to only reach the market scenario, you have to consider the environment as well. If you are polluting it, then there will be no environment and there will be no economy. So we need to take the necessary precautions and need to take the actions, because action, if being aware is not the first thing, you have to take actions first. That's the main thing. And yes, climate change is for real and we need to take the necessary steps as soon as possible. Thank you so much.